Three, two, one.
Justin, is that you?
Do the Backstreet Boys tour, okay.
35th Super Mario Bros.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. This year marks the 35th anniversary of the original release of the Super
Why his
Mario
eyes
Brothers
are so
game.
blue?
And today, we will be announcing upcoming
And
Super
Peaches.
Mario games and products that will be released by
And
spring
Luigi's.
2021. Okay,
Had to one-up
here
me.
we go.
One up, I get it. Haha.
Here's a classic way to play Super Mario Brothers.
Classic way. We already have a classic way. It's called SNES Online or NES Online. Which one of those?
The original Super Mario Brothers, which made its debut on NES in 1985, can now be played on this special Game & Watch system. A plus
Oh.
control pad is included, so
Okay.
you can play the game.
I don't need
smoothly.
this, but like I kind of want it.
Since it's a Game & Watch product, it also functions as a clock. And in honor of the game's 35th anniversary, it comes with
We would've died to that
35
Hammer
little
Bros so many
touches to
times.
discover.
Yeah.
In addition, you can play the Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels game on it, as well as an updated version of the title Game & Watch Ball starring Mario.
Oh boy.
Game & Watch Super Mario Bros.
I mean, if
will
this is
launch
like
November
$20, I'll get it, but
The
I don't
original
think it
Nintendo
will be.
handheld
It's gonna be
game
like
system
80,
is back
knowing
with
Nintendo.
full-color liquid crystal display.
Yeah, they can keep it. At that price, they can keep it.
Multiplayer mayhem pounces onto the Nintendo Switch system.
What? What? What?
The Wii U has finally become useless.
Will I actually complete this game finally?
That'd be cool. It's like the best Mario game.
Yeah. Big debate. Oh.
If this has online multiplayer, I would get it.
Additional accessories may be required for multiplayer mode, which suggests extra controllers for local co-op, which means no.
This makes me sad.
I mean, I want online multiplayer for this so bad, but I just know Nintendo,
Yeah.
they're not probably going to
They
do
hate
that.
it.
I mean, they could have done it on the original one, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you'd hope that if they're re-releasing a game, you know, they'd make it better. But this is Nintendo.
I mean, is it... It does look a little crisper, maybe,
You think?
but it also looks very much the same, too. at some
Yeah.
level. So I'm not convinced that they upgraded it too much. Just ported it, probably. Plus, what does that mean? As we sink into the depths of the plus.
Could this be a new world? If so, I'll probably spend $60 to play it.
Yeah, you're right. Evil Cat of Death. Okay.
Bowser's Fury.
Bowser's Fury.
Kind of like worries me. That's really soon, actually. When you think about it.
2/12, 2021, yeah.
Clash is competitive Super Mario Brothers game.
Competitive Super
Welcome
Mario
to
Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers. With 35 players?
It's Mario Fortnite.
Wait, what?
Compete against other players near and far in this online battle game.
Oh, it's freaking...
Enemies you
It's
defeat
Tetris
will be
99, but
sent to
Yeah.
Mario
resources.
Brothers?
But this also works the other way around.
Cool concept.
Is it?
Use the item
Yeah.
roulette.
Is
And
it?
these force
Battle
launchers
Royale's the new hip
to
thing.
try to
It's not a
outspeed
battle
your
royale.
opponents.
It's...
If Tetris 99 is Battle Royale, this is a
It's
Battle Royale.
freaking...
Mario standing.
Ethan.
It's Mario
This game
with
will be an exclusive
freaking
offer
that
for
stuff where
Nintendo Switch
streamers
Online
let their
members.
viewers pay bits to
Super
frick them
Mario
over by
Brothers
dropping
35
items on their
launches
head. I mean,
October
this is all this
1st
is.
as a digital-only title and will be
But sure.
available
You could do
for a
that.
limited time until
So the
March
game is just gonna
31st,
go defunct
2021.
at the end of March.
Wait, what?
So it
What does
only
that
lasts
mean?
until the 35th anniversary is
You can only
done.
get it, or is it just...
No, it ends, I think.
What?
Yeah.
What is it? Mario Kart?
But inside your house.
Wait, what? Wait, what? It's... Excuse me?
Now, the real question is, can we get a Ludwig car in real life?
Probably not.
That's kind of messed up. But also, I kind of hope not. I don't want to have to buy like 30 of these just to get them all.
But I mean... Okay, so how do they simulate the hitting the banana? The remote control car is not going to spin out.
Well, you just put a banana there in real life.
Yeah, sure.
Same thing with a mushroom
So...
and the blue shell.
You plot out your own course, or does they do it for you and you have to just rearrange your house, or what?
I think you do it and you can rearrange your house. I don't know. My question is, why bother? Like, either do real remote control racing or do digital racing. Like, why do I want to do both simultaneously?
Well, here's the thing, like, it would be cool to imagine racing around your house. It would be cool to watch the remote control cars go around your house. You can't do both at the same time, though.
Yeah.
Somebody else could watch the remote control car while you play the game, and vice versa. But not at the same time, so it's kind of stupid.
2021, you can enjoy
Okay.
the 35th
Now
anniversary
what?
of Super Mario Brothers in these ways. Complete Super Mario related missions, and you could receive cool rewards, including a special.
That's
pin
actually
set.
kind of cool.
Pins
You
are
could
available while
receive.
supplies last. So get started today.
I want.
could
Learn
also
more
not.
by visiting the official
I would like
website.
to receive it.
Mario Kart Tour will be having
Free
a
to
Super
start.
Mario
Oh.
Kart Tour event.
I thought that
with
was
special
saying that the
appearances by Mario and
contest.
Donkey Kong Jr. from the original
Donkey
Super
Kong
Mario
Jr.
Kart
He
game.
should have been in
Historical
freaking
Super
Mario Kart 8
items
Deluxe anyway.
and 35th anniversary themed
He should just be in
merchandise
everything.
will be available for purchase at the Nintendo New York store.
I've
and
been there
store at
once.
Nintendo.com.
Yeah, but
A
nobody else
35th
has, so who
anniversary
cares?
themed Ninja
That
Speed
was
Run
post
Stars
9/11
is
though.
coming to the Super Mario Maker 2 game. The Super Smash
Mario
Brothers
Maker
Ultimate
2.
game will be having an in-game online
Challenge
tournament
Cup.
using Super Mario series fighters.
Smash, you love that game.
Yeah.
A Super Mario themed Splatfest is coming to the
I do.
Splatoon 2 game in January.
Splatoon
Each
2?
game
I thought they
will
were
also
done
be
with events
available
in
as a My
Splatoon
Nintendo
2.
reward closer to the Splatfest.
I guess
In
not.
addition, physical Splatfest
No, I
t-shirts will
swear I
soon be
remember them
available
saying
for
they were
purchase
into
I
the
thought so, too.
Splatfest.
Super Mario themed furniture will be added
Oh,
to the
really? In
Animal
Animal
Crossing New
Crossing.
Horizons game. And
You know, I
there's
haven't
more where
logged
that came
into
from.
that in over a
Be on
month.
the
I bet
lookout
everyone
for the
hates me.
following Super Mario themed
Yeah, your
products.
villager's probably all dead.
Probably. Ooh, look at those.
Blackpink.
Black milk, not black pink. Mario Monopoly, that's not existed before, except it has.
Dude, the NES one is actually such a sick Lego set.
Yeah, it is.
Details will be
It is.
available on our 35th
Unfortunately, it's freaking
anniversary
$250.
website and our official Nintendo of America Twitter account.
Okay, I don't care.
Plus, experience 4
Yes.
classic Mario games in Super Mario All-Stars. This collection contains Super
Well-
Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels. The audio and
Right,
visuals
which
are
are all
upgraded from the original NES
on-
and Famicom
Oh, I
versions.
see. This is
Super
true. This
Mario
is the Mario
All-Stars
All-Stars
will be available in the
version,
Super
though, isn't it?
Nintendo
Yeah.
Entertainment System. Nintendo
So
Switch
we're, like,
Online
never gonna
Collection
do that, though.
later today.
Hmm.
How is everything so far?
Hmm.
The next one will be
Those
our
games are
last
better, I
announcement.
will admit. Hmm.
It's me, Mario.
Alright. 64!
Dude,
64? Oh,
set on the
frickin'
Nintendo Switch console?
Huh? So wait, is it 4-3? And also not even HD? And
This game made
also
me choke.
just ported, basically?
I think so. I don't think there's any change at all.
Oh.
However,
Hey.
this is 16:9.
Oh, Sunshine! With maybe better controls, because I mean, you remember I did a Will John Rage quit of this game.
I
And
forget
while I-
though. Did you rage quit?
Well, see, the thing is, I made the Rage quit whether or not I would 100% it because I knew I could beat it. And yes, I did rage quit the 100%. But I did beat Bowser. So, it was that. Oh man, I do want to relive that. Oh,
Now,
there it is.
Something I've heard about this that we don't have a problem with, but it's actually hilarious how Nintendo just screwed everyone over that have this problem. So, you know the Nintendo Switch Lite, the $100 cheaper version that has the Joy-Cons built in, they're not detachable.
Right.
So, to play this game, you need detachable Joy-Cons. So, people that have the Switch Lite cannot play that.
Oh, so you mean they didn't change it so that you didn't have to have motion?
You have motion control in this game.
Well, that's... Okay. Whatever. I'll save my full thoughts for later. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So no Galaxy 2, those three,
No,
okay?
people are saying it could be like DLC or unlockable, but that's just a theory, a game theory.
Platforming adventures
Well,
now in
my
one
guess would
collection.
be they're gonna
The
do
Super
Galaxy
Mario
2 separately.
3D
but-
All-Stars game is coming to the
But with
Nintendo
what?
Switch system.
Just by itself?
In addition to having higher resolutions than their original versions, the games have been optimized for a smooth gameplay experience on Nintendo Switch. Plus, music from all three titles will be
I
included
don't
in
care
the
about
collection. In music player mode, you can enjoy your favorite Mario
I mean, who's
tunes
gonna do this?
anytime,
I
anywhere.
love the Mario soundtrack, but
Super
Yeah.
Mario 3D All-Stars
September
September
18th.
18th. A limited run
That's like
That's
2 weeks from now, right?
15 days.
Will be available for
The
a limited
heck?
time until the end of March 2021. Pre-orders
Wait,
will be
what?
Available starting today on Nintendo eShop.
Until the... What?
It's
So-
a limited run, so they are going to make very few physical copies, and also, eventually, they will be taking it off the eShop, never to be able to be purchased.
Wait.
A variety of Super Mario games can be played on Nintendo Switch.
This is just saying like what we already have.
Include all related games.
Oh.
There are even more available. We hope you'll take this opportunity
I
to
see.
play each and every one of
But
them.
wait a minute.
That's it for our Super Mario
So, a
Brothers
limited
35th
physical
Anniversary
run.
Direct.
Mhm.
We'd like to close with a look
Will it be
back at
available
the history of
digitally?
Super Mario
Yes, but if you don't
Okay.
get it by like March, they are taking it off the eShop.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It's supposed to be like a limited 35th anniversary thing, I guess. It's like pretty
So... We could print money, but we're just choosing not to.
stupid. Yeah. And I just can't wait to not pre-order this within 10 minutes and then have to buy it for like $120 from a scalper.
Right, like that's... Why would they just make it so that the scalpers win?
Nintendo has a habit of doing this as an amiibo collector. This is like the end of it. Now they're just like showing
Yeah,
clips of.
I mean, I get this, but it also gives them a chance to say that I don't understand a few things. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna make this big, you know, gesture towards bringing all these old games to the forefront, why make it limited to where people who miss out just freaking miss out forever, or have to pay a scalper a huge amount of money, which I thought Nintendo was really kind of over that, you know?
It just really makes no sense that I get you don't want to print a more copies of a game. Sure, you have every right to do that, but to take it off their exclusively owned digital marketplace, like
Right, it's not like you can scalp digital copies.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess technically you could freaking download it to
Sell your
100
Switch,
Switches and then sell that Switch for more than it's worth.
dude, I
That's
could do that with my
ridiculous.
PS4 because I have PT.
Yeah,
It's not
same.
like 2K.
Same, but I'm not going to because I'd lose everything else I have on there. But yeah, no, it's... I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know.
I mean,
I like how they're
the-
using footage of the old...
yeah.
the old one, which is...
The stupid thing is that Nintendo just like they can abuse me however they want. They're still gonna have my money, you know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, okay? I definitely will get the 3D collection, you know, because I
Mhm.
want to play Mario Sunshine in better
I've
quality.
never played any of these games. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's great for you especially, but like Mario 64 looks exactly the same. In fact, with HD retexturing and up conversion, an emulator will make Mario 64 look better. Mario Sunshine does look better and will probably control better. Mario Galaxy
Looks the same to me.
it looks, well, it's hard to say. Like, if you actually load it up on Wii, you know, there's little texturing issues and
Not
things like
yes, not great.
but I mean, so it'll look a little better, but at the same time, I literally just replayed that game last year. And as much as I love Mario Galaxy, I have zero intention of playing it again anytime soon. Like, literally, I've 100%ed that game 3 times in my life. Once in the Luigi mode, which was harder. So, like, I don't know if I will want to play it again anytime soon. Now, freaking 3D World, I definitely want to play for sure, but it looked like they didn't really do anything to it at all.
Yeah, and they like teased new content but didn't tell us what it was, which is like the only thing I care about. So.
Right, but I mean, if anything, it's going to be like one world, which,
True.
you know,
I mean, they got me with
maybe one
Captain
set of
Toad.
levels or something.
Yeah.
But so like that part of it's weird. Okay, well, that's that, I guess.
Yeah.
So while we finish talking about that, I'll just pause on this logo. But yeah, so there's that. As far as the classic stuff goes, like, I do think it's cool that they put the All-Stars collection on an SNES Online or whatever. Because those games not only look better, but they do play better. Our issue being, of course, that we played 1 and 3 already, and the thought of doing that again is pretty repulsive to me.
I'm
Just
never
because,
touching those games again. Yeah.
just because of the experience we had. On the flip side, had we just played these versions that are coming out, we probably would have been happier.
You don't. Nintendo doesn't care about that. They probably waited for us to finish, and then decided.
You remember when when this was a ways back, but as soon as they added SNES Online, I was like, why didn't they put All Stars on here?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, it's probably because of the NES versions. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then they're doing it anyway. So it's like, what? You could have done it. Like, these things have existed in this form since the Wii. They made that Mario All-Stars collection for the Wii. Anyway, so pushing that aside, would I want to play through them? No, but there are 2 of those 4 that we haven't played. So I guess there's that, right?
True.
So we could play a better version of it anyway. But I don't know what else. The Mario Kart thing, I mean, I feel like we kind of touched on that as much as we need to. It's an interesting gimmick, but that's really all it is. I feel like it's for little kids more than anything, because playing with like physical toy cars is something that I have no interest in doing anymore. While as a collector, I'm sure you're interested in it in that aspect.
I'll probably buy them and then put them in a case, never to be used again.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like to me the real interest in it is like seeing the game and seeing the cars like move around physically around your house, but you can't do both at the same time anyway. So it'd be one of those things where you'd have to be playing it and somebody else watching that happen, and then you would trade off and do it. But again, that just feels like something a group of kids do and not, adults. So like, I don't feel like that's targeted at us or anyone really. Other
I
than
was
kids.
saying that too. Like the whole limited run thing of the 3D All Stars. The only people that are going to be getting this are the people that pre-order it like today, and the kids that like want it for Christmas, they're not going to get it.
Right?
Like, literally today on eBay, people are listing the game for $120, $150. It's not even out yet. They just got the pre-order and they're listing it for almost.
So I mean, like, have I already missed the opportunity to get it?
Who even
Maybe.
knows?
Granted, yes, we could get it digitally, but then they're going to stop letting people get it digitally at a certain point, which I don't understand that. If you want to say physical run available through this date and then after that only digital, fine. But to literally say we don't want to make money on this forever. We just want to make money on it for a few months is just ridiculous. This calls back to something, and this is a little unrelated, but I'm going to go ahead and rant a little bit, right? This calls back to a lot of like YouTubers and Twitch streamers and stuff who have these limited run merchandise things like t-shirts and hats and stuff. And they'll be like, okay, here's the link. You have 7 days to buy my shirt, right? Or I have 500 of these hats or whatever, right? And then that's it. And they're like, well, man, you know, that sold out really fast. Like, that was awesome. You know what? I'll see you guys when I make another design or whatever. And it's like, I don't understand the concept behind that. If it was me, right, and I have my handful of people that care that I exist, and I was like, here, I have made 10 shirts, you know, come and get it, that would make sense because there's probably only 3 people who would buy one. But when you've got somebody who's got, you know, millions of subscribers or you know, commonly has 3,000 people in their Twitch chat or whatever, and you're like, I have 50 hats, guys. Why? That doesn't make sense. You're throwing money away. And then somebody will be like, oh, I missed out. Are you ever going to do a reprint? And they're like, no, it was one time only. It's like, why? You're stupid. It's money. Like, this is the same concept to me. How do you say, here are some of the most beloved games in our franchise. We're giving you the ability to play it on our newest console that we really want you to buy and have, and to compete with all these other consoles that are going to be coming out that we're not going to be able to compete with on a technology standpoint. Literally all we have is our franchises to go up against PlayStation 5 and all this. Xbox, however many letters, follows that with X. And this is all they have. And they're like, but after March 21st, nah, you're not going to be able to buy it. What?
I don't know. I mean, it makes no sense to me. I even understand, like, sometimes, like, not even just with, like, YouTuber merch, but in general, like, clothing. If you're gonna make a limited supply of something, I understand, hey, this is for the purpose of driving up demand for the next thing. But this isn't, like, there's no Super Mario 3D All-Stars 2 that you're making us, like, realize, oh, we need to get our hands on that one quick. Like, you're just not letting us have this, and then that's it. It's over.
The only thing I can imagine is that they're playing it close to the vest, and that sometime in the next year or two, depending on, you know, whenever the Backstreet Boys decide to stop touring, they're going to be doing a new Switch or some other, like, more advanced console. They're going to have these games as part of just an eShop thing where you buy them individually in the future, but they needed a new platform to do that or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I almost have to feel like remember when I mentioned the All-Stars collection on Wii? I always thought that one was kind of strange because we had Virtual Console at the time, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, why do a physical copy of these, and yet you have Virtual Console, but they're not quite the same version, so why not just do that? And it's like, I'm feeling the same way about this. Like, why not just make these available going forward instead of just like in some limited way? But I wonder if it's because they're pushing towards a new console, whether it's a Switch XL or whether it's Switch 2 or whether it's a new name altogether. Switch U. If they did that, that'd be really funny. But I wonder if it's something that they're gonna do, and then that will be like the next iteration where it's like, oh, and this has N64 online, and this has GameCube releases on eShop, and this, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know.
Remember when we had hope, like, right when the Switch was coming out, we're like, dude, finally we're getting GameCube Virtual Console, and then they're like, you know what? We're not doing Virtual Console anymore. Like,
I mean, literally, I just said the words N64 Virtual Console, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had that.
Yeah.
They took it away from us. Like the Wii U, everyone loves to crap on the Wii U. The Wii U had N64 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had Game Boy Advance games. It had DS games. You could literally play Nintendo DS games on the Wii U. You get to the Switch and they're like, well, right now you've got NES, but wait a year and you'll get SNES.
Yeah.
What? Where's the rest of it?
I don't
So
know.
yeah, like this is like that part of it's crazy, but like this is what I'm wondering is this like the big thing to make everyone happy? I wonder sometimes if they even intended to do this if not for the fact that everyone was losing their freaking minds on Twitter for the past 6 months. But this was their big push to like appease some people, and then like sometime next year they're going to be like a big announcement, maybe like if there is a real E3 next year or something, they do that, they announce it, and then like 2022 we get a new Nintendo console and it actually has all of this stuff readily available. That's the only thing I can think.
I mean, yeah. I'm just as clueless. That'd be nice. Do I have faith in Nintendo being pro-consumer at this point? Not really. But like, it'd be nice.
Like I mean I agree 100% because it's like I love Nintendo. I love their games. I
They
love
make
their
the best games
franchises.
ever made. Yeah.
I have given them much money. I have sold many a gaming console for them simply by making videos and streams and talking them up all the time and convincing people to buy things. But at the end of the day, my faith in them is not strong because time and time again they've just proven that they don't really care what we want.
Bring Reggie back, first of all.
I mean, well, but even when he was there, it's just like it's strange that they know what people want, right? And I get, we're greedy, we want everything and we're not going to get everything, but there's just like simple things that they have literally done already that they'll like take away, or that they just won't do in a newer or a better way. It's like they have games with online multiplayer, but they're like, Mario 3D World, you guys have wanted online multiplayer for it since it came out on the Wii U, which it could have had in that too. Well, guess what? It still doesn't have it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure of that. Granted, they might surprise me. They didn't say one way or the other, but deep down in my heart, I don't believe it will have it. And they talk about the whole like, oh, it was what was it Mario Party, the new one. They said, oh, we didn't do online because imagine you're playing a long game of Mario Party and someone just disconnects, right?
Mhm.
Well, first of all, it's because your internet's crap. Your online is crap,
Yeah.
Nintendo,
First
that we
of all,
pay
yeah,
for.
it's dedicated servers.
First of all, we pay for peer-to-peer multiplayer as it is, which is just retarded. But beyond that, it's like they're like, oh, well, what if that happens? Well, I don't know. What if then you put in the capability for that person to reconnect and be right where they left off? How about that?
What a
Like,
fine solution, young man.
it's
You should
just
work for
like
Nintendo.
have a turn-by-turn autosave so that when the person restarts the lobby, guess what? You're back at the point right before somebody disconnected. Or how about, you know what I mean? Like,
You're hired.
But the thing is, they won't do it.
No.
Anyway, this has devolved into us just complaining. Obviously, these things are cool, right?
Hashtag rant.
Obviously, we like what we saw. It's just
They're giving us the bare minimum right now. Like,
Right,
this is just enough to make me think it's cool, and then like completely disappoint me in every other aspect.
this is like fan service in a show or a movie. This is like teasing at something that people want without really dedicating to give them exactly what they want. Like,
Mhm.
I can't tell you how many people would have literally just paid for Super Mario Sunshine if they had just remade it entirely in HD. Like, do a Mario Odyssey engine Super Mario Sunshine. They
Yeah.
would have paid $60 for that.
You know what I
Instead,
just
they're
realized?
going to get a sort of up-converted
Yeah.
original game.
And why not just do this for a couple more games? Freaking make GameCube Switch Online. Like, why do you have to do this nonsense?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many GameCube games, right? There's so many GameCube games that people want to play. If you're just gonna just legitimately say, okay, it's been up converted to this, widescreen or HD or whatever, without actually changing anything core about the game, realistically. Now, granted, we don't know. Maybe the controls are way better, but at the same token, probably not, right? I mean, like, if you look at Mario Galaxy, it looks like it's going to be the same game, especially considering the fact that you have to use Joy-Cons for
Yeah,
motion
how am I gonna play
controls.
that handheld? You
Yeah,
just
you're
can't.
not. You're not. And that is another thing that just doesn't make sense. Like, they should have made it so that the right stick moved the cursor on screen to get the bits and shoot the bits. Like, problem solved.
Why don't you
know?
work for Nintendo, dude?
But like, legitimately, it's little things like that we're talking about, because it's like, yeah, that's great, but it's literally the least they could do. And instead of like running with it and just being like, this is what you've got and here you go, they're like, this is what you've got, and for a few months, and scalpers are going to ruin it for you. Enjoy. So yeah, this has gone on for 30 minutes. Thank you guys for listening to us rant. We're sorry if we've poo-pooed on your parade. It's not that we don't think it's cool. We just don't understand sometimes the way Nintendo thinks, okay?
This being said, probably still gonna get this, you know?
I mean, yeah, well,
If I'm able to.
here's another thing. How much is this going to cost? Is it going to be $60 for literally the Wii Virtual Console version of Mario 64, the slightly up converted version of two other games? Like, is it going to be $60? Because if it is, it's too
Probably.
much money.
And that's for the non-scalped version.
Well, yeah, that'll be digital. The physical is going to be $300. So. And then Mario 3D World Plus, again, it's a great game. Everybody agrees it's a great game. It didn't look like they did too much to it. It looked like it was exactly the same.
They've just gotten so, like, and I can't really blame them in the sense that the Wii U sold horrible and then the Switch sold great. And so they're just deciding to put every single Wii U game on the Switch. I can't blame you for that, but it's like, it's just so lazy to the people that actually got the Wii U. Like, the core fans are the only people that got the Wii U. And the only people that really, like, are super excited for, like, new things in this franchise. Like, of course, you got your general audience that when a new Zelda comes out, they're like, ooh, new Zelda. But, like, the people that actually care, that keep up with Nintendo and, like, are saying, like, ooh, I can't wait for a new Pikmin, you know? And then, like, oh, let's just put Pikmin from the Wii U on here. What kind of casual person do you think is going to see this game that already came out, like, 7 years ago or whatever and think, oh, now's the time for me to get it? Like, why can't you just stop giving us the same old stuff? Give me new games, Nintendo, please.
Well, I mean, like, okay, but I will say in their defense, given the current situation and the way things are right now, making, a brand new, huge, epic adventure type of a game is going to be harder and more time consuming than it is to port some old games over, right? Like, so I understand that. I understand that, they Pikmin 3, I mean,
Great game.
what I'm going to say about this is, like, if somebody hasn't played Pikmin 3, there's a pretty good chance they haven't played Pikmin 1 or 2 as well.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, we're giving this to people who didn't get to play it because the Wii U didn't sell well.
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
but the people who didn't buy a Wii U realistically didn't have a GameCube or a Wii either. I mean, maybe they had a Wii, but I mean, it's one of those very niche situations where somebody's gonna be like, oh, let me pick up Pikmin 3. Wait, I never played 1 and 2. Am I gonna understand it? Do I even want to get it? Like, there's gonna be a lot of people just not buy it,
And
And the
that's
people
gonna
who
make
buy it
the
are gonna be
sales look
people who
bad.
already spent money on the other one anyway.
And they're gonna see these poor sales because this is a game that has already come out and people, like, it's just like what you just said, and now that, like, the sales are gonna be bad, and they're like, oh, well, no one wants a Pikmin 4 now, so
Yeah.
it's the end
I
of
mean, you take Justin had Pikmin 3, right? He got
Yeah.
it to play at your request, and and you think he's gonna buy it again?
heck no. I'm not
No,
either.
he played it. He's not gonna buy it again. But again, like, sure, a lot of people didn't get a chance to play Mario Sunshine. That makes a lot of sense, right?
Mhm.
I feel like everybody who had a Wii played Mario Galaxy, and the Wii was a fantastic selling console. So pretty much everybody that was gonna play it, aside from some people that are just jumping on the bandwagon now, they already did. Mario 64, if somebody hasn't played that game, now I know you haven't, but you could have. You just like, you're very against playing like not original stuff, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like-
have it on like Wii U Virtual Console. I just
Yeah.
haven't.
But what I'm saying is, like, if somebody hasn't played that through Virtual Console or emulation or the original N64 by now, most people aren't going to care.
Mhm.
The people who get it, again, are going to be just diehards who want to play it again.
Yeah.
So, again, I feel like you're not appealing to the very people that are the only people who are going to buy this are the diehards. You didn't give them what they wanted. So, I'm a little bit about it, but you know what? 35th anniversary, 35-minute video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Peace.